Hello, we're here to prepare Ossobuco today. My name is Mark, and everyone out there in the world, this is for you. First of all, the most important thing about cooking is a little glass of wine to go with it, especially Italian wine. I am using, and we're going to use this in our meal too. I am using a Letitia 2017 Pinot Noir. So, just to go over our ingredients we have today, we're using a knot of butter, whatever that is. Now, if you know what it is, give me a call at What Is a Knob or 942-842662, and I will take all your suggestions. Okay, so our ingredients: a knot of butter. We're going to make a sofrito saute, and it consists of garlic, celery, carrots, and onions. Finely chopped. I already chopped them. I didn't want to spend the time because I have so many fans around the world that are asking for a shorter video. And while doing it with a simple chopper, you can use a home processor or a food processor if you want. And did I say onion? I meant shallots. And we are using wine, Ossobuco. We got some beautiful Ossobuco shanks here. We're going to be flouring those, lightly flouring. We're using a beef stock, some chopped tomatoes, frozen peas, mushrooms, and some bay leaf. So the first things first is we're going to go get it going on our sofrito. We're going to heat up the pan, and we want to just lightly brown them to start with. And we're going to be using my idea of what a knob of butter is. Oh, butter. Who doesn't like butter? We're going to I had my friend Bobby Flay call, and he said that he wanted to make sure that, I forgot what I was going to say. I'll come back to it. I had something lined up earlier. I'm going to start putting in these 4 ingredients that I previously cut. It's actually a pretty easy recipe to make. It just takes some time. I have a feeling my knob of butter may not be enough. And what we're doing is sweating these out, about 7 to 10 minutes. I think I'm going to put a little bit more butter in there. Not quite enough. I'll put another knob in, half a knob. We're going to lightly season the flank steaks. I'm using a gluten-free pot flour. Pretty simple. Put it in a bag, some flour in a bag. We're going to take it up just slightly. Oh, salt and pepper first. Forget to close the seal. We know what happens if we don't. Or I know what happens if we don't. Wow, that is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we have four lightly floured shanks that we'll put in later. And make sure you keep stirring this. Maybe my idea of a knob is a little bit different than after. A couple more minutes. Again, I could really use your help now. What is a knob? 942-84-2662. Again, that is 942-84-2662. And if you get someone else besides me, don't blame me. So I want to show you what it looks like. Looks pretty, doesn't it? Really colorful. Just about there. All we're doing is... Okay, I think the sofrito is about sweated out. And now we're going to turn the oven up a little bit, just get some searing going. But it is dark and brown, I can tell already. You want to make sure that the flanks stay in the bottom of the pan. They're not with any of the sofrito underneath it, so it'll get a good sear. Probably going to take a couple minutes. Oh, by the way, did you notice? I got some new equipment. Cost a fortune, but I figure I'm getting so popular now. That's what I was going to tell you. Bobby Flay called me and said, Mark, you need to get a hat. You need to get an official hat. So, thanks, Bobby. I appreciate it. Ina did too. She called me, but she said I needed to clean up my shirt a little bit, so I changed my color in my shirt. Go figure. Okay, I'm back. I think it's time to flip them. Oh, did you notice? The glass actually filled up by itself. So now we're going to flip these around. Got a nice brown going. Let me do the same on the other side. It looks pretty. And actually it's a pretty clean meal. There's not a whole lot of stuff. And let me show you how it looks, actually, so you get an idea what I mean by brown. Ooh, that's a nice brown. Let this go for a couple more minutes. Okay, I think we're ready to add the wines next. About half a cup. We're going to let it work its way down a little bit. Put a little bit more. Wow, does that smell awesome? So delicious. Okay, now it's time to add some beef broth. Wow. Ooh, that smells good. Next, we're going to do tomatoes. I'm going to work these into. Work these into the mixture. And then we're going to add some mushrooms. Oh, peas. Peas first. Frozen peas. Mix those in nice. And the final step is some mushrooms. I'm using a crimini. You can use any kind of a wild mushroom to work for you. And some bay leaves. These bay leaves were supposed to be in there in the very beginning, and I did, but we're going to let it saute now throughout the whole mixture. So correct that in your notes. Bay leaf with the sofrito. So with this tonight, we are going to have, some mashed potatoes, or some kind of potatoes, and some cauliflower. Or Brussels sprouts. I'm not sure yet. I got to figure it out in my head. I like looking at a color scheme. We got brown. I don't know if I want 2 whites or if I want a white and green with it. So I'm going to turn this down now, so we're going to let it simmer. And we're going to put a top on it. It's going to simmer about 2 hours. Put a top on it. We don't want anything to evaporate, or not very much. But make sure you have your temperature down low enough so it doesn't boil over. I will see you again shortly. So, a knob of butter. I want you to please, if you have any idea what a knob is, call 942-842-2662. Again, that is 942-842-2662. That is, what is a knob? A couple hours have went by. We have turned the ossobuco over. We turned the shank over. It's been cooking a while. We got potatoes going here, which we're going to mash. We're going to have a very simple meal of the ossobuco and the mashed potatoes. And cheers, one more. And when we're on break, I got a telephone call from my stylist, Kate Young. She said, Mark, I love the look of the hat, but you need to put it over a little bit like that. So there you go, there's my new style. Thank you, Kate. The ossobuco has been sitting for about an hour with the lid on. It kind of helps it absorb the flavors, maybe tenderize a little bit. And while we're waiting, I made some mashed potatoes. Now we're ready to serve. Ooh, I really feel that. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. The bone is intact. All the cusset is in there yet. We like eating the inside. There it is. What a beaut. Okay, again, I would like to say a tidy kitchen is a happy kitchen. And this is Mark, live from San Diego, from Morano. Ciao. Ciao, everyone. Enjoy. Buon appetito. Bye.